Hey, good morning everybody and welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of your day is incredible. Ivy is looking good. She's going to need a little water change today, but that's pretty typical. Obviously check out the croc monitor over here, just posting up right like that, looking at me. And you guys know that I'm struggling a little bit with some things, but I'm getting through things and I'm feeling positive and I'm feeling hopeful. And there's so many days that I'm so thankful for everything, but every now and then a day really hits me where I'm like, oh my God, I have an amazing anaconda. I have a croc monitor. I have salt and pepper, an albino and black alligator. I have, Tiana. Every enclosure I look at, I'm blown away. And every now and then, it just hits me like, oh my gosh, these are our animals. We get to enjoy them. I mean, look at how beautiful the blood pythons are looking today. I mean, I'm just very thankful. Even if I feel a little anxious and stuff like that, I'm just so thankful. I'm thankful for this place. It's an amazing day, and we're going to have a great day together. So push our problems aside. And by the way, I'm grateful for each and one of you guys. You guys are amazing. We're going to get through things. Things are going to be good. Push it aside. We've got a kind of crazy day today. So let's just go ahead and jump into it because this is going to be a good one, I think. Like I mentioned yesterday, I was excited about this, literally egg-cited about this. This is actually a really cool pairing. Mama's actually a Lori and a pinstripe mix, so a 2-gene animal. And the dad is actually just a single gene Lori ball python. So hey guys, we can actually get super Lori ball pythons, super Lori pins. I tell you what, this is going to be exciting. And 9 eggs, so we have a lot of eggs to cut here. So hopefully our odds are good and we get some super Lori stuff because you guys know how absolutely amazing that is. So let's just jump in. First egg, let's see how our odds go. Here we go. Come on, please, please, please. Boy, I hope this is just one of those clutches that we just crush the odds. Let's see, right off the rip. Okay, this isn't bad. We actually have a Lori pinstripe right off the rip. So that's still a cool combination. It's not a super Lori. And again, on odds, we're looking at 1 in 4 being super Lori. So theoretically, hopefully we'll get 2 super Loris or super Lori pins in this clutch. But right off the rip to get a Lori pin, I'm not complaining. Not a bad way to start. Egg number 2. And with this many eggs, you feel really comfortable about hitting the odds because typically things work out pretty good the more eggs you have. And let's see right off the rip here. Oh yeah, right off. Look at that, guys. We hit the super Lori pinstripe. So this is basically the all-gene animal. I'm not gonna lie to you, the super Loris are actually a little prettier than the super Lori pinstripes, but this is a super Lori and it is a super Lori pinstripe. So this is as good of an animal as I could produce from this clutch as far as genetically. Wow, that is second egg, we already hit 1. Let's hope we get at least 1 or 2 more. Now I'm getting greedy, but hey, I can't help it. We still have 7 eggs to go and we could still get a couple more super Loris. I wanna get at least 1 normal super Lori because they are rippers. Let's go ahead, jump in. All right, let's go, see what we got. All right, here we go. What do we have here? Oh, enough. Gosh, it's going good. This is another Lori pinstripe. So the Lori and the pin kind of make this axanthic-y looking animal, and that's really what the Lori is it like reduction of yellow pigment, and then the super obviously has that silver and blue beautifulness to it. So let's jump into egg 4. Come on, super Lori ball python, super Lori ball python. Whoop, another Lori pin. Now what's interesting about this, again, when you're breeding Lori to Lori, on average 3 out of 4 should be Loris, but right now we're 4 eggs in, we've got all Loris. This is another Lori pinstripe. But we still haven't hit the super Lori normal, so I'm still hoping for that one, and this is just a Lori ball python. So again, we're still on the good path of Loris, but now we're down to 4 eggs. Doesn't feel like the odds are quite as good as I thought, but we had the super Lori pin. We still have 4 eggs to go. Let's keep jumping in. Come on, come on, come on, come on, little blue baby, little blue baby. Nope, looks like another Lori pinstripe. So we haven't missed on the Lori gene yet. We just haven't hit on the super Lori normal. We've only hit the super Lori pin. So we've got 3 eggs to go. Come on, come on. I don't want to get down to the last egg because I'll be stressing out. Here we go. Oh, a Lori ball python. Just a normal Lori ball python. All right, guys, we're down 2 eggs. Take a little breath. That's the way this is the way the odds go. You know what I mean? We hit the super Lori pin on the second egg, haven't hit one again. 2 eggs to go. Fingers crossed, let's do this. All right, here we go. Here we go. What do we have? Oh, this is just a normal pinstripe. So this is the first non-Lori ball python in the clutch in the 8th egg, but just a pinstripe, not a Lori or anything else like that. Now we're down to 1 egg. And I think we only have 2 other clutches this year that could produce super lorries. So we have 1 egg to go in this clutch, and then 1 or 2 more clutches for the super lorry. And of course we have that super lorry leopard clutch that's coming up in a couple weeks, and I think there was 11 eggs in that clutch, so we got some good chances in there. But let's just go ahead, 1 last egg. Come on, please be a super lorry. Let's do this. Come on, super lorry, super lorry, super lorry. Nope, no super lorry. Believe it or not, another normal pinstripe. So, hey, listen, all in all, I'm always happy with whatever we produce, right? Obviously, I wanted to produce that silver and blue super lorry ball python. We did hit a super lorry pinstripe, so I shouldn't complain, and then a bunch of other cool lorry stuff. So, maybe we missed as far as the odds. I said 2 super lorries in this clutch, and we only got 1, but hey, we did hit the all-gene animal, and that's not a bad thing, right? So there it is, the only clutch of the day, and all in all, I'm relatively happy with it. You guys know that I absolutely love the company I'm about to tell you about. I don't do a lot of brand deals, so you know that I have to really believe in that company and use that company in order to tell you about them, and of course that is Raycon. I like everything about them, to be honest with you. I love the fact that they're comfortable. They sound as awesome as all the other top-end audio earbud companies, and they're about half the price, guys. I literally use these every day. You guys know I do tons of virtual tours, and as I'm walking around here, I am literally using the Raycon everyday E25s every single day. But it's not just when I'm doing virtual tours. I mean, showing off amazing animals like this albino blood python or Al Machino, the amazing Machino reticulated python. The truth is, guys, it is great because I can hear so well with these guys. They come in a compact carrying case that charge earbuds 4 times with 1 single charge of the carrying case. And there's no wires, so I'm not getting tied up on things while I'm going through and doing my virtual tours. But it's not just the virtual tours. I use them when I'm cleaning. I use them when I'm at home. I use them when I'm at the gym working out. I mean, everyday E25s for me have been absolutely amazing, and the fact that there's such great deals, it's really good for you. And right now, you can actually get them if you go to buyraycon.com/BrianB. You'll actually save 15%. And guess what? Now they actually have a bunch of cool stylistic colors too. So you can choose your color. Definitely check them out. They're amazing. You can go to buyraycon.com/BrianB. Save 15%. And I'm telling you guys, you will not be disappointed because I've actually had a bunch of my friends get them, and every single person has been like, Brian, these are the best earbuds I've ever gotten. So please do me a favor, go to buyraycon.com/BrianB, save 15%, show them some love because they support us and we cannot thank them enough.
Today is actually a bit of a, to some of you may be a little bit boring, but I really wanted to take you guys along on about every sort of step and every bit of my process and how I'm going about working with our crocodile monitor here. And one of those things that I really wanted to do was actually, I wanted to get in the cage inside with him and essentially observe. I want to stay out of his space, and I don't really want to go approaching him at all because I don't want to freak him out, and I don't want him to sit there associate me getting in the cage as something that's going to be stressful for him. So like I'm hoping by sitting in there and sort of being unintimidating, it might actually be a positive interaction potentially out of that. Now, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not going to predict what's going to happen because that's not what I'm in there for. I'm in there to watch what's going to happen. And let's go ahead and get started. So it's going to be a few minutes, guys, so we're going to put you guys on the time lapse, let you guys watch just sort of how things go. I'm going to sit there for as long as I possibly can, basically can stand it before my back starts giving out or anything like that. So let's get started.
Down in the dungeon, guess what time it is? Egg time! And we have actually a yellow belly female here that's actually just bred to a super stripe. And let's just go ahead and see how many eggs this girl has. Looks like we got a couple little sluggers, but overall, a really nice, beautiful clutch. This egg was actually rolled out, so we'll go ahead and candle that one. This egg is definitely weird because look at the underside is uncalcified, but the top looks pretty good, so I think that egg will be fine. And then the rest of the eggs, besides that one little slugger, looks pretty good. So all in all, a pretty nice clutch. So we're gonna go ahead and get these over here, get these last 2 eggs over here. Go ahead, put this little slugger aside. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 good eggs, 1 bad egg. And again, a super stripe to a yellow belly means that we could produce ivories, we could produce more super stripes, all that type of stuff. So nice clutch, can't wait till they hatch. Next up is actually this double het albino clown. It's bred to an albino clown. So on average, 1 in 4 babies in this clutch should be albino clowns. And then we'll get albinos that are het for clown, we'll get clowns het for albino, so on like that, and even some potential double hets. And it looks like this girl's got a lot of eggs, but she's not, oop, one's rolled out here. So again, we're just gonna have to candle these eggs just to make sure, because they aren't stuck together. And I've talked about that before, how sometimes it's weird how some eggs just aren't stuck together. They're just kind of rolling around. You can see like these 2 are stuck together here, but then all the other eggs over here are just loose. And we'll just get these over here, get them set up. But it's definitely a really beautiful clutch of eggs. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 perfect eggs. Again, that should be some albino clowns. Clowns had albinos, albinos had clown, all kinds of good stuff. So that should be really an awesome, awesome clutch. Ever since we opened up the new part of the Reptarium, I really wanted to get Champ, the T-negative albino blood python, and of course Sweetie back at the Reptarium, because they're just such amazing. I mean, look at how beautiful they are. So we decided to actually move the Centralian carpet python off and redo this enclosure here. I think they're going to look absolutely amazing. Blood pythons are just such amazing animals, and the fact that you have 2 really radically different looking animals too, it's going to be really cool for this display. I'm just going to set them in there. You guys aren't climbers, you silly monkeys, you. These guys are definitely ground dwellers, so they're probably not going to use a lot of the height of the cage, but just look at how beautiful they are with the extra foliage in here now and just everything. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to have these guys on. And again, it's just another animal that people can take out, because oftentimes you can't really hold a lot of blood pythons because they can be a little bit cantankerous, but these guys are super chill, so it's going to be really cool. Another animal ambassador that people can take out and have an amazing experience with. Guess what time it is? Not a whole lot of colubrids left, to be totally honest with you, so I'm going to definitely miss the colubrid egg time thing, but we also have plenty of pythons left to lay. So this is actually a mosaic California king snake, and of course this is her second clutch, and it looks like it's a nice clutch of eggs. We got one little egg way over here. I'm not sure what that's doing. Definitely going to candle that one, and then the rest of them are all coiled up right here. Looks like we've got one little slugger that is not uncommon for second clutches. Like I said, I would say we have maybe about 15-20 more clutches of colubrids, and then we are done for the year. I'm always sad, but hey, listen, we've got a lot of eggs up here that are getting ready to hatch. So what's better than egg season? Baby snake season, that's for sure. We've got 2, 4, 6 good eggs in this one. Like I said, I'll candle this egg right quick, and that's pretty good. So again, just been an absolutely amazing year.
Wow, holy moly, that was actually pretty cool. So I noticed that, like, honestly, it didn't seem like there was a lot of movement going on initially when I first walked into this. I really hope this continues to go in a positive direction, and I don't want to push it too far beyond this. But like, I think definitely this will definitely start to increase and get better and better, especially with the feedings as they start to keep coming in. He starts to associate me being the person feeding him all the time. He may actually turn around and be a guy that just was going, like, every time I'm in there goes like, what are you down here for, bro? Let's see what happens, you know? It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be enjoyable.
Again, I don't quite understand this girl, you know, sometimes she's in the water for long stretches of time. Lately, now the last couple days, she's been on land, but she is looking absolutely incredible, and it's really good because we're coming up on being open tomorrow, and that means that we can take Ivy out because she's good to go, and she's cleared herself out, so we can actually have people interacting with her this time when we're open at the Reptarium, which will be pretty dope. Geckos are definitely hatching now, Jessica.
Yeah, we got leopard geckos, cave geckos, and a morning gecko.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of geckos. So I'm just off the rip, I can see a lot of really beautiful animals here.
There's a lot of really cool stuff in here. This one's super cool.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
It's probably Mexico Tremper Albino Eclipse, white and yellow.
Oh my gosh, well that's still a lot of things.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry buddy. That is a really cool looking gecko though.
Right next to it, that's a dark line and then an albino with it. which is kind of cool. This one's pretty cool too. It's a Snow Murphy's patternless.
Oh yeah, it's real dark too,
Yeah.
right? Looking good. I mean, these babies are cool, and I know we're getting a lot of like pattern mutations, which I know is really popular within the gecko world. So there's a lot of cool stuff. Oh my gosh, let's see this. That's a little bell albino, bold bell albino.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
That one's a white and yellow, I believe.
It's a white
as
and yellow too, yeah. You can tell it's really beautiful. Wow. Bells are just so beautiful. I mean, look at the colors on the two. They're really contrasting, but
Yeah.
both kind of got cool striping and stuff like that.
It's cool
That
to
is
see the
awesome.
variation between like siblings too.
Yeah, that's really cool. And of course, you can actually control the pigment a little bit with temperature, but these are siblings, so they're incubated at the exact same temperature, so you don't have one that's lighter because of lower temperatures and stuff like that. It's pretty interesting.
I would say that one's probably white and yellow and
Yeah.
maybe had a clips or
Yeah,
something.
exactly,
too.
causing the pigment
Yeah.
change. Yeah, that's awesome. So that is incredible. And then we have a couple little Cape geckos.
Yep. These are the other kind.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You can always tell they have more like orange heads.
Yeah,
you
their
know?
head's pretty, and the orange develops more as they get older too. So
Right.
you'll see more orange on them.
Those are super cool. And then lastly, you said we got, I'm not even going to open this up because, oh my God, look at how small that is. It's a little morning gecko.
Stay in there if you open
Oh,
it.
I don't think we should
No?
try.
Okay.
Let's not even try. I've had bad track record with opening these up.
I
And
had to, you guys would have been laughing. I had to catch it out of the adult enclosure.
Wow, look at even this. We got a couple.
Oh yeah, that's the. So I have this really weird leopard gecko that it would be really cool, but it's probably too much to hope for. But it looks like it's an increasing melanin gene, so
okay.
it's like gotten darker over time.
That's amazing. Well, cool. Well, geckos ahoy, guys. We'll get these things set up, and eventually they'll get on the website. Definitely awesome to hatch out another super lorry pin. A little disappointed we didn't hatch more, but that's okay. We have other clutches, and we're going to do absolutely amazing. If you enjoyed this video, here's a playlist of me cutting snake eggs. If you guys like it, there's a ton of them there. You can roll through that. If you don't mind, could you please support my podcast channel right up here? It's called Checking In. You can subscribe to it. On this side, you can actually subscribe to this vlog channel. Please turn your post notification on and have an absolutely wonderful day. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you tomorrow.